Hey guys, welcome back to Top Tipper Betting Tips. I hope you're having a fantastic evening and you're getting ready for the racing out at Kenilworth tomorrow. Um, the Turfentine results weren't that clever. We had three winners in the selections, and the best bet and value bet unplaced. So very disappointing. Hopefully, we can get back to our form that we had over the last 3 months. The last couple of weeks have been quite tough, but we keep fighting on. You know what horse racing's like. The Warricles tipped to 8 race program out at Kenilworth. He's got a buy pot, a PA, a best bet, and a value bet. So let's hope he can deliver for us tomorrow out at Kenilworth. I'm going to hand over to the Warricle now.
Thank you, Del Boy. Racing comes to us from Kenilworth, Tuesday, the 16th of November. It's an 8-race program. The first race is off at 13 hours 20, the first leg of the bar pot. Tricky first race. Looks a very difficult card. My narrow first selection here will be number 1, Charity Ball, and will be my value bet for the day, currently at 12-1. Moderate last run to Symphony of Light, who has come out and won again. The penultimate run to Mams and Toti was a very good run. Mams and Toti came out and won again. The second and the ninth horses have come out and won on that form line. So definitely will appreciate the drop back to the 1200. For second, we're going to go for the well-bred number 8, La Vida, Anton Marcus for Brett Crawford. Well-related and a fit and well, could be challenging. Currently at 5-2, so respect the betting and just monitor the betting on the day as well to see if it shortens or if it drifts out. For third, we're going to go for number 12, Thriller. Good debut over the course and distance at long odds, and if reproducing that run and obviously being lightly raced, could be in the shake-up here once again. For fourth, we'll go for number 9, Noble Grace. Moderate debut, despite excuses. Samanga Kamala jumps on board for Justin Snaith and could be flying at them late as well. Just go as wide as possible in the first race. Second race is a merit rated 82 handicap over 2,400 meters, 7 runners carded. Currently 1 scratching, number 5, Razzle Dazzle M. Very tricky little second race as well. Narrow first selection will be number 4, Coup Domain. Did place second over the course and distance, 3 runs back. Currently at 9-2. Does carry a nice handy galloping weight of 53.5 kilograms. Oswald Noach jumps back on, knows this 4-year-old bay gelding very well, and hopefully could sneak in here. For second, we're going to go for number 6, Flyover. Wasn't in the race last time over 1,800 after a much improved run over 2,400 meters. Went just over a length to Meliora, and also had some excuses that day. Could threaten here with Samanga on board. For third, we're going to go for number 1, Warrior Bling. Good last run over this distance at Durbanville. Has won twice at this track. Does carry top weight, must be respected. And for fourth, we're going to go for number 2, the 5-year-old Bay Mare Fane Boss. Has her peak run, tries the extra ground, and if suited, could threaten. Race 3 is the maiden plate over 1,200 meters for 3-year-olds. Here, my first selection, albeit a narrow one, is number 7, Hell of a Duke. 2 fair runs went just out of the placings over the 1250 and both runs at the Durbanville track. On this last run, this second and the 7th horses have come out and won on that form line. Van Niekerk retains the ride, makes his Kenilworth course debut here, and hopefully could get it right. It's still lightly raced, but just be careful, very open race. For second, I'm going to go for a rank outsider, number 2, Aeneas. Last time tried the mile, might have found it a bit too far. Drops back and trip, and if you look at the 3-year-old Bay Gelding's debut, to keep it secret, could be flying at them late. Does have very good form lines as well, and also could upset you. For third, we're going to go for number 9, Let It Burn. Top debut, yeah, over the course and distance when running second to Trance Act at long odds. Only concern is that De Mello has jumped off. Grand Burr jumps on board and could be in the shake-up once again. For fourth, we're going to go for number 1, Bon Voyage. Fair last run over the 1250 at Durbanville. Did place third 3 runs back over the course and distance. Samanga Kamala jumps on board. Must be respected in this type of field. And race 4. Is a maiden plate over 1,600 meters for 3 old fillies. This is where you find my best bet, number 10, Zippy Over. 2 decent runs over 1,400 meters. Finished just behind number 1, Red Cart last time. But gives an impression that the 3-year-old Bay filly will relish the mile, and is my confident first selection. From number 4, Nazaria, the likely pacemaker with Kamala on board. Could try steal the race and hopefully set the pace for the 10, which will get us off to a good start for the day. And for third, we'll go for number 8, Empress of Jade. Got closer with the second run over 1,400, and if appreciating the mile, could threaten here. For fourth, we're going to go for number 1, Red Cart. Good last run when trying a little bit more ground. Was run out a bit late. And of holding form and having her peak run, could be in the shake-up once again. Race 5 is the Pinnacle Stakes over 1600 meters for fillies and mares. Here my first selection is the 7-1 shot number 4, Kayleen. Ran just decent field last time over 1400. Was found to be lame. Good previous run. Terrain in Holland has run to some top sorts. And with 54 on her back, with Keegan DeMella jumping on, could sneak in here from the odds-on favourite number 1, Marina, currently at 4-10. Also a 5-time winner at this track and has won over the course and distance. And will obviously be the major threat. For third, we're going to go for the ultra consistent number 2, Pretty Betty. Has won her last 5 starts, is unbeaten over course and distance. So we're expecting a nice exciting race here, despite it being a very small field. And for fourth, we're going to go for number 5, Helen's Blush. We'll enjoy the drop back to the mile and could fill the back end of trifectas and quartets. Race 6, mirrored rated 68 handicap over 1600 meters, 9 runners carded. First selection here will be number 6, Top Quality, currently at 14-10. One is Maidenwell's second time out over 1400. The second and the third horses have come out and won on that form line. Looks progressive. Should win this one quite easily. For second, we're going to go for number 3, Poltergeist, the stable companion. Craig Zaki aboard. Won a nice race over 1250 at the Durbanville track. Trials a mile for the first time and if suited could threaten at best. For third, we're going to go for number 7, Global Ellie. Won over the course and distance last time, shedding his maiden. And from draw 1, could be up there as well. And for fourth, we're going to go for number 8, Bell Pinto. Yet to win over the course and distance, but has won twice over this distance. Respect with stable jockey Elder DeMeyer jumping on board. Race 7 is a mirrored rated 84 handicap over the mile. And my first selection here is number 6, Pakaya. Grand Finico for Justin Snaith. Won nicely over the 1400 at the Durbanville track. Found a nice good finish. Should relish the extra ground and could draw off quite easily here in this type of field. For second, we're going to go for number 5, Vini Vidi Vici. Moderate last run over 1800. Drops back to the mile. Has placed over this course and distance previously. And jumps from a nice draw of 2. For third, we're going to go for number 2, Master Power. Consistent form. Always shows good pace. Has one of the course and distance, must be respected. For fourth, we're going to go for number 7, Mr. Master Starter. Was involved in a blanket finish last time. Jacu Shiraz has his peak run. Must be respected with a handy galloping weight of 54. The 8th race is a maiden plate over 1600 meters. This is a very, very tricky affair. And I suggest go the field in the pick 6. Narrow first selection at 12-1 is number 6, Hinkley. Moderate last run over 1400. did have excuses. Gives the impression that the 3-year-old bay colt will relish the mile and hopefully could sneak in here. For second, we're going to go for number 4, Tata Fate, run up, and his last 2 will definitely be the major threat here, is the current favorite at 3-1. For third, we're going to go for number 14, Vengeance Forever. Anton Marcus jumps on board, the son of Futura, jumps from a wide draw, should be running at them late. For fourth, we're going to go for number 8, Silent War. Stayed on nicely at the end from a wide draw, 1400 meters last time at Kenilworth. Tries extra ground, and if enjoying it, with Elder de Meyer jumping on for Candace Bess Robinson, could also threaten here. So I just suggest go very wide in the last leg here, in the last race. Thank you, and back to Delboy.
Thanks for that input, the Warwickle. We really appreciate that. Hopefully you've steered the punters in the right direction and we can get some nice tidy profit. Guys, if you like the content, please like, subscribe and share. We put a lot of time into studying to try and get you the value that we do. The best bet, Zippy over 5-2, and the value bet, Charity Ball 12-1. So get on if you can, and enjoy your racing out at Kenilworth. Let's hope we can make some nice tidy profit today, and we can get back on track like we were in the beginning over the last couple of months. So I'm going to end this video now. Enjoy, have fun, break a leg, and cheers for now.